everyone. I hope everyone's spring has started right. I believe today is the first day of spring. If not,
Yes.
I know it's close enough. I want to thank everyone who's stepping into the Captain's virtual signing once again. We are happy to have a first-time happy hour guest. It's actually been a few years in the making. We've been going back and forth on finding a date that worked for everyone, but we are here. It's Friday, March 20th. Start your spring right with the one and only Allie Katch. Allie, I want to thank you for joining the Captain's Corner Happy Hour.
Thank you. Thank you for having me finally. I love it. First day of spring. Let's get it.
Baby Allie, you
Yes.
can say a word or two behind each of the photos.
You got it.
These numbers are individually numbered, so you can place your orders in the comments.
Love it. I'm Vanna White. Okay, number one. This is great. This is a shot at House of Glory. Big purr. Let's not ask if I won the match or not. Thank you.
That's your number one option, and I'll actually bring it up closer just so everyone can see. As you can see, we've got the dual shot going. Shout out to our man, JMF, who's doing a great job editing everything. That's our number one.
Okay, and we got number two. Number two in that new cute red gear, period. This is post-comeback season. Love that. What am I looking at? You tell me.
Number two. Actually, maybe you could put, if anyone orders it, you can decide, or Allie can make up what she's looking at. I'm looking at, you know, a picture of this. I'm looking at the television. That could be a fun little game.
Let's find out.
Our number three option.
Ooh, we got a little throwback here. This is from First Wrestling. Please note, PBR in hand. I was ready to party. Thank you. What a cute little backdrop, too. I love this.
That is. The color's really good on that.
Right?
Number three. Party with us. It's Friday. The freaking weekend is here.
Bush.
Number four.
Ooh, number four. And I love this one. I actually took this photo in Australia. Can you believe it? Can you tell? Took this in Australia with Jax. He's great. Look him up.
Shout out to Jax.
Shout out to Jaxie boy.
Number four option, but number one in our heart.
Bush.
Number five.
We've got a lot of photos from all around the world because this next one, number five, shot in Canada. Okay? You can get photos from every country. International, okay? This is Canada. You can tell I took it in October because I have cute Halloween nails. Ooh. Please peep the cute Halloween nails. I'm not flipping you off unless you want me to.
A little behind the photo, I'll get a little close up on the Halloween nails.
Hello? Come on.
Number six.
Number six. Cutie Patootie, we love the gear. This was taken at Relentless over on the West Coast. We're on the East Coast right now. But hey, I love the West Coast as well. Thank you. Number six, close up, Bush. I wrestled Vinny Massaro.
Oh, wow.
My mind is a steel trap, guys, okay?
West Coast legend. Absolutely.
Come on.
Would you do memory-wise? You'd consider
I think I'm pretty good memory-wise. Like, the CTE hasn't gotten me yet.
Well, let's hope it doesn't. And number seven.
Oh, my gosh. Back when it was Impact Wrestling, now TNA, obviously, but at some point, they let me in the Impact Zone for a Monsters Ball match. I had this gear specifically made for it because it was pick your poison. Get it? I'm a poison apple. Hello. Number seven.
Now, so that brings us to a great question, just kind of freestyling. You've got very creative, unique gear. So the Poison Apple gear, what is your inspiration behind it? Was there a movie, a song? That is very cool gear. Check it out once again, number seven.
Look at it. It was so it was pick your poison. It was like Jordan. Cheers for the freaking weekend. Jordan picked an opponent. Masha picked an opponent, and so I did Poison Apple from Snow White when she put, so like the back of the gear, you can see like the apple, the dripping down, making the skull. And I said, let me do it. And I love it. Everybody really liked it too. So I think I need to do green again.
You have to bring something similar.
I have to, yeah.
What's it like seeing yourself in figure form or doll form? Depending on your perspective, how you like to call it. Either way, what's that like?
The coolest thing is literally, it's one of my goals is to have an action figure. Because I collect figures. Like, I'm not on the Cardona level, obviously. But I aspire to be that one day. But legitimately, like, the goal is now to have a Mattel figure or a Jax. But I definitely want to upgrade and have one of those. Please. Or I'll have another Bendy. Who knows? I'll have a three-time Bendy.
Well, yeah, you've got two already, right?
I've got two.
Yeah.
I mean, is it three? I don't know, because I have one, and then I have the bloody variant, and then I have the Hammerstein one. So it's up to like.
Oh, I think that's technically 3, right?
It's like your perception if you think it's 2 or 3. I'll let you guys decide.
In the comments, guys, is it 2 or is it 3? Let us know.
I don't know if some people think a variant counts. I don't know.
Now, why don't you talk right now? Like you said, you guys have seen better days together. It looks like a big match is coming up. Why don't you tell everyone about that?
Effy still is my sister at the end of the day. I love Effy, and I care about Effy. And having this time away from each other, it did a little good. But then I had too much time to see that he's like going down a weird path. His brain is just frazzled from being a champion. I don't know. It's a lot of stress. It's a lot of pressure. And now that he doesn't have the championship, he's taking it out on all of his friends and trying to act like he's not the bad guy. So I need that space again. I can't be where he is. I've got to do one or the other. Only one of us can be in GCW. It's too much. He's crazy.
And it's a loser leaves town forever.
Yes. Right? Yes.
And what's the date on that again? Can you let everybody know?
That is at Spring Break 10. That's going to be Friday at the Collective.
The WrestleMania weekend wasn't big enough, guys. Check that out. Are the tickets still available?
Tickets are still available, but like not a lot. Okay. The Spring Break, I think, is going to be the show of the Collective that sells out first. I think a lot of them are going to sell out, but it'll sell out first.
Yeah, that usually is the show of the weekend. Not just for GCW or the Collective. Sometimes just in general. People talk about.
Joey's mind is crazy, and legitimately, Spring Break is like, it's so cool to be on every year.
You're not quite the world traveler,
yes.
Right? You probably got a fun story from Canada, whether it's.
I was just in Canada last weekend.
Oh, look at that. Take us there if you could.
Literally, I was in Winnipeg last weekend. I was in, I think, Ontario. Don't quote me on that. A few weeks ago. It's like already it's hard enough to remember all the states and capitals of America, and then you put me in Canada that's just as big. But I love Canada when I don't get stranded there, and I love ketchup chips over all dressing. We can argue, we can fight, but I think ketchup's better than all dressing.
I've never had.
Oh, it's just like this tang. Like, do you like salt and vinegar chips?
I love salt and vinegar.
I feel like you'd like ketchup chips. It's got that tang and that little like, ooh, on the back of your tongue.
Okay.
And then Coffee Crisp is another Canadian thing. I effing love Coffee Crisp.
Coffee Crisp?
It's like, it's a candy bar.
Okay.
And it feels like, it's almost like a Butterfinger in its like texture.
Okay.
And unfortunately, it does get caught in your teeth.
So similar to
like a Butterfinger, but it's so yummy. Oh my God. What else is Canadian that I like? Oh.
Poutine.
Honestly?
Yeah. Do not tell me you're going to kill this sacred cow.
I don't like poutine.
You don't like poutine? Oh, Allie. What don't you like about it? Is it the cheese? Is it the gravy?
It's like the gravy and the fries. Because like I don't like nacho fries.
Okay.
I don't like cheese fries.
I don't like nacho cheese fries either.
Because I don't know. They get soggy and then they all, like, when you go to In-N-Out and you get animal style fries?
Yes.
And then like, once they go cold, like it's just a hunk of fries. It's not yummy anymore. And that's how I feel about poutine.
You're right. A very short window when you can enjoy it the way. You can't take it out.
And I'm a slow eater.
Yeah. Yeah.
I can't do it.
Like there's some pizza that's like that too.
Yes.
Some pizza heats up well, some pizza doesn't.
You get the pull, and then once it starts to cool down, it's just like rubber.
You're done. And
you're like, okay, well, never mind. And I like to eat, y'all, so I have lots of opinions on food, okay?
Oh, if anyone has any food questions, please put them in the comments. Can you tell us about the name change? When you went from, I know it's years ago now.
So long.
But Allie Katch to Allie Katch. Of course, similar enough to where everyone knows you at that point.
See, you get it. You understand.
What was behind the name change in your...
I mean, simply, I was told by a few people that that higher ups didn't get and didn't like me being a cat. They thought it was silly, and they didn't think that like it could be a thing on TV. And I said, well, damn, because I love being a cat. And I still do. I wish I could be Allie Katch, and I could. But I thought, okay, if I want to make it to the next level, I have to sacrifice what I know, and I have to start over. There's nothing wrong with that. People start over all the time. So I said, okay, I'll just strip the cat thing and I'll just be a normal wrestler. And that's exactly it. I didn't want it to be so far. It's like one thing when people go to WWE and they get a new name because now they have WWE pushing the new name to all these people. And it's much easier to get it known and get it over. And I thought on the independent level, I think that's a little harder. So I wanted to just have a name that was an easy transition. And Allie Katch to Allie Katch, I feel like they'd all be like, oh, yeah, that's that girl. We know her.
Well, it worked. You did a fantastic job with...
Behind you. Here.
Oh, okay. Oh, hey now.
Yeah.
There we go.
Don't worry. I fixed whatever it was, and you guys don't need to know.
Thank you. Now, well, Allie, of course, you wrestle all over the world now. You just break it in Texas?
I did, yes.
Talk about kind of, growing up in the wrestling scene in Texas, because I feel like that is one of those scenes that, it's like a Chicago, like parts of California, that there's always something going on there.
So I'm born and raised Texas, and then I happened upon a school, and I was a big wrestling fan, and I didn't know how you do that, and it just fell into my lap, and so I started training, and that was it. The only problem is Texas is so incredibly big that you kind of stay in Texas. It's like if I started training in Austin. If I drive 3 hours, I'm only in Dallas or Houston. I would drive 8 hours and we'd still be in what's it called? A Laredo.
Oh my God.
You'd still be in Texas. And so I love Texas and I want to retire there and be there and eat Whataburger all the time when I don't have to diet anymore. The weather's great. The people are great and they know how to drive. Unlike here.
Shots fired.
I've had a bad day today with driving. I'm telling you, no one stops at stop signs. But then 2 years in, I ended up leaving Texas to the Midwest because it was just way easier to you drive 3 hours and now you're in Chicago or you're in Nashville or you're in, Ohio, and there was just so many more places I could go and different people to talk to and pick brains of.
Plus, I'm sure, like you said, Texas is so big that, there were probably pockets that there was a lot going on.
Yeah.
And probably lots of parts where maybe not as much going on.
Exactly. Yeah, you drive and there's nothing, and then you're in Austin and there's 3 places. I'm like, can maybe one of y'all move and go somewhere else?
That's like Jersey. Sometimes Jersey will have 4 companies within 30 miles of each other.
The Mecca. Everybody runs a which it's great. It's great for me, but Lord.
Yeah. Matthew placed his order. I'm not sure if he's still up late with us. Matthew, very late over in the UK.
Yes.
Thanks for tuning in. If not,
it's midnight.
Thanks for your order. So this will be to Matthew, Matthew, with any message.
Matthew, thank you, love.
Ooh, solid impersonation or accent, I should say.
I'm trying, All right, this is a very British thing. I don't even know if it's British, but it's European.
Okay.
And I said it to a girl and here and nobody cared what she did because I was Harley Hudson. Come and have a go if you think you're hard enough.
Okay.
It's very much try me, bitch. Come and have a go if you think you're hard enough. Spice Girl said it once.
Oh, did they? Which one?
Sporty Spice.
Okay.
I love it.
Spice Girls were over.
Dude.
My sister's first concert, who was also Allie.
Mine! My first concert as well.
It was at the Garden. And, 96 or 97, whenever that would have been. I remember being wow, my mother put more of an attempt into my sister's first concert than mine.
I'm dead. Yeah, probably because your mom also wanted to see the Spice Girls.
It might have
Probably. She was like, yeah, we'll go. It was, I barely remember any of it, but I just remember being yeah. And then my mom got me a shirt that was a large because she was like, this is so expensive. I'm getting you a large so you can wear this forever and grow into it. And I was just
you still have that shirt?
No, I would be a millionaire probably if I did. I definitely would have.
Vintage shirts are very pricey now too. If you went to go to get one of those shirts, it would be insane.
Legit.
Our friend McWhiddle said, fun story. Allie actually used my walker in her hardcore match a few years ago. McWhiddle, let us know when, where. Because Allie may have used a bunch of walkers as weapons.
Yeah. I've used my mom's foot before.
Oh, really?
Yes. Yeah, definitely. You know,
Wait. Oh, like prosthetic?
she has a prosthetic. Yeah.
Okay, can you like deep dive into this for a second?
My mom has a prosthetic on one of her legs for her foot, but the prosthetic goes all the way up to her knee.
Okay.
And so I've pulled it off because she was ready, and I hit Sammy Callahan with it. I hit Effy with it once. It was incredible. And she's so down. Like, she loves it. Like, I told her, I was like, hey, Mom, I'd really like to do this tonight. Are you down? And she's like, yeah.
Man, a walker doesn't seem too bad. After, now that you're mentioning a prosthetic. Jeffersonville, Indiana is where it happened.
What match would that have been?
McWiddle. What match?
That would have been a long time ago. I feel like I can't remember last time I went to Indiana. Oh my gosh. I will be back in Indiana finally in a few weeks. So if you're at House of Heat, let me know. I may need you, okay? I may need you.
McWiddle, is that Walker coming out of retirement? Let us know.
I'm trying to win matches, okay?
Yeah, exactly.
Please.
The win-loss record. No one asks how. Now, if you had to set a line on the amount of times you've used the walker in a match, would it be more than the prosthetic from your mother, or?
I feel like, I feel like I've definitely used a walker, a cane, a crutches, prosthetic. I've used many, what would you call it, like hospital items?
Yeah, I guess in some cases the prosthetic is like that's the most intense because that's a limb.
I don't think I've used a wheelchair though. Never pushed anybody out of one into someone, you know. So that's on the list.
New Jack has passed, so I feel like if you were to find a way to incorporate that in memory of New Jack,
right?
That would be real cool. Just saying.
I want to push somebody. I want to Matt Cardona somebody. I want to push somebody off. In the wheelchair.
The canes?
Yeah. I've got to do that. Please, bro.
Now, Allie, when did you realize that your name was starting to get a buzz? Because you said you're driving all over Texas, starting to go to the Midwest, but at some point, now you're getting flown places. You have a bigger buzz through social media, of course, at your matches. Was there a particular match, moment?
I don't know. I feel like definitely when I left Texas and I went to the Midwest, and there was like this boom period of like IWTV and all these places to work. So it was like I just was showing up everywhere because I was willing to get in the car and drive. So I was doing SupGraps and BLP, and I went to AIW, and I went to all these different places. I drove 14 hours once to do a tryout in Rhode Island, and then I got on Limitless. Like, I was hustling.
Was that solo, or were you with someone?
Solo.
That's
solo.
A trip, ladies and gentlemen. 14 hours is a trip.
I asked so many people. I said, guys, like, it costs no money. Like, you can just do this tryout. Like, we could all split the gas, do this, and nobody wanted to do it. And maybe it would have been cheaper. Maybe it would have been easier if I bought myself a flight. But I was so incredibly broke when I left Texas that I was like, bro, I'm just going to get in the car. Like, that's just like 4 tanks of gas. I got this. And I did it. And I'm very, very grateful. Like, I started when I did, and I did what I did, because now I get to do this as like a job, and it's great.
Now, the 14 hours, was it overnight? Did it start in the morning? Did it lead right to get into the show, or did you get there a few hours before?
I believe I started like the day before, and I did, because I wanted to give myself enough time to rest. So I would drive like 7 hours, and then I'd stop at a gas station and I'd take a nap. And then I'd drive, and then I'd stop and I'd take a nap. And then I got there. Like, I think I did like 2, because when I left Texas, I did the same thing. I drove 14 hours to move from Austin to St. Louis. And I did that all in one straight shot though, with no stopping, except to pee. But I did it all in one shot because I was so excited. I was like, ooh.
14 hours is a long trip to do without stopping, right? And just stops.
I'm doing it. Yeah. I couldn't do that now. I probably could. I just wouldn't. I'd be like, bro.
Yeah, but you also now earned.
Yeah,
you
true.
Don't necessarily have to do that.
True.
So you put in that time and the miles. Now, talk about GCW, of course. I feel like, as GCW has really risen over these last, 4 or 5, 6 years, you've been a big part of it. Talk about when you first realized you were part of that GCW family, or any memories from when, because they were hustling through the early parts of the pandemic.
Yes.
Over in City. So maybe any stories or memories?
I love GCW. I started my first GCW, like on GCW proper, was the summer of 2019, which is insane to think about. That was almost 7 years ago. That's crazy. And it was at the Voltage Lounge in Philly, which like no longer exists, or like it exists, but it was bought out at something else now. Like it's that alone, like all the places I've been to because of GCW that are no longer here. We've outlived them. We've outlasted, the last outlaws. We outlast. But GCW, it's been so cool watching it grow, watching it go from just kind of like the East Coast to now the West Coast, these random, Midwest towns. We went to Wyoming, been to the UK, Australia, Japan, like all these places just with this one independent promotion. I think I'm very thankful. I'm very grateful. I think that's rules. I'm grateful that I got to work during the pandemic. The world shut down in March. I did the Acid Cup for GCW. And then 3 months later, I was doing shows again. And so many people did not get that luxury or that privilege. They had to wait a year or two, or especially people in the UK and Australia. They had to wait and go through so much more just to start doing what they love. Or even fans had to wait so long to see wrestling and see what they love. So I think GCW will definitely go down in the history books of wrestling for sure.
I mean, yeah, they're the closest thing to what the territories used to be.
Right.
Constantly running, different towns. Allie, why don't you tell everyone, you cut a hell of a promo again, Laynie Luck. I saw that. I want to say that. I was like, oh, wow, I'm going to have to pay attention this weekend. Why don't you tell everyone about that coming up? And, maybe you go into a little detail on what it means to you.
Now, make no mistake, me and Laynie are friends, okay? I love Laynie. We come from the same wrestling school. Like, I started like 2-3 months after she started, and that's where we met. And we had our first matches with each other. We traveled the road with each other. We both moved away and have like linked back up. Like we've both been in our own, we've wrestled each other singles. We've wrestled each other in our respective tag teams. Like we've been rooting for each other for years to make it. And she did it. Like she became the ID Women's Champion. And I remember watching an IWTV and being like, that's my girl. Let's go. So make no mistake, I love her. I'm happy for her. However, you have what I want. I want a contract. Listen, if she loses the match, she still has a contract, okay? It's not like she gets fired. So I have more at stake. I have more to lose and I have more to gain. She'll be fine. I need to win this match because I need to put pen to paper. I told myself this year, I'm signing a contract. Gabe, please have paper and pen ready because I will do what I need to do, even if it's my friend. I mean, you've seen what I've done to Effy. I will do the same to Laynie, okay? Like, I'm sorry, I will. Like, and then I'll say sorry afterwards. Like, I'll be like, okay, girl, I'll see you at work, Come on.
Don't put this catch in the corner because, I heard that. I felt the passion. Even here, you're saying what could happen. So everyone, they can tune in on IWTV, I think. Right?
Yes, it'll be Sunday. It's an earlier show, so my UK people, you'll be able to watch this fine on IWTV. It's the WWR show before the Beyond show. Thank you.
Check that out.
Let's watch history, guys. Come on.
Now, of course, right now you're Northeast based. Tri-state area based.
Yes.
What made you decide on the move up this way? Because this is something to where, unless you were born up this way, when you get here, there's a lot going on that you're not expecting, as we talk on camera about.
Literally, what a culture shock to never know where I'm going to park.
Oh, yeah. Jersey's wild, too.
It's so bad.
Park from 1 to 6 a.m. and you need permits.
There's street cleaning on this side on Tuesdays, Thursdays. Then on this side is Monday, you have to change. I hate it. But it's okay. I have a parking spot now. I've been here 4 years now this summer. But I moved around a lot. I born and raised in Texas. Then I left Texas to St. Louis. Hated it. Moved to Indiana because I had a bunch of wrestling friends there. Lived there for a while. Then moved to Long Island.
So Long Island was the first move this way.
Yes, me and Max, we lived together in Long Island, and then I drove her. I was just kind of free balling it for a little bit, and then I had a friend who lived in Ohio with an open room that was really, really cheap. So I was like, bro, I'm gonna move in, stack my money up, and then do the next move because I did not want to be in Ohio. And then COVID.
Nothing against anybody who lives in Ohio,
dude.
But Ohio's a unique creature.
Ohio sucks, y'all. I'm sorry to my Ohio people. It sucks, and y'all know it. And then COVID happened. So then I was actually stuck in Ohio.
Oh, really?
Nightmare. Like I was like,
was it open though? I feel like Ohio would be open.
It was, but like to move during a pandemic, I was like, there's no way. Like I have a job, I have wrestling. Like I'm gonna stick here. And then I knew somebody in Jersey City that I was like potentially going to be hang out with or like live with, etc. So I was like, okay, then I'll just move to Jersey. And then I just haven't moved since because there's been I truly hate moving. All the moving I did, it was not because I wanted to. And so I've just stayed ever since. And until something happens, like, I don't know, I have to move to Florida, I'm not going to move again. Please, no.
Can you compare Jersey to Long Island?
It's so, Long Island is so like, it was for families and it was the suburbs and it was not my style. And so Jersey, I pretty much I live in the city. I live in cheaper New York. I much, much prefer where I live out of like almost all of these places, just because there's good food, late night stuff. I can walk and get a good coffee, get on the train, go to the city, etc.
You don't have to deal with the bridges if you don't want to either.
Right. Oh my God, but they suck.
Was that sticker shock the first time you crossed the George Washington Bridge, or did you know?
Dude, all the tolls are. I finally got a Easy Pass like last year. I should have had an Easy Pass. I would have probably saved so much more money if I had just 100%. Bit the bullet and got an Easy Pass years ago. But I have an Easy Pass now, guys. Thank you.
Now you're like a real Northeast person.
Now I'm in this. Okay, my license is a New Jersey license now. It's just like, it feels very real.
You need to start talking with the Jersey accent. I may be in trouble down there.
Oh my God, no. People, the more I'm up here and live here, they say like, oh, we didn't know you're from the South. And I guess my accent kind of has like gone away until I'm angry, passionate, upset, or back home. And then people go, oh, you are from Texas.
It comes out.
Yes, you are. I go, well, yes, y'all didn't realize that. Damn.
Are you a fan of PBR?
I love any beer that's free.
That's a good answer.
And this beer was free. But honestly, I don't hate PBR. Mm-hmm. I love a cheap beer. Okay? Like, paying for it or not. Like, I love a Bud Light, a PBR, fucking Coors Light. I'll drink all that. Light? Natty, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
That tested you. That Natty Light. Just thought of it.
Now you're losing me just a little bit.
We're stretching that beer. Sylvester, check that out.
Thank you. But I love Mexican beer. I love like getting to put the lime or putting like tahini on the rim. I love one of those more. Or I love sours. Holy hell, do I love a sour beer?
Really?
Oh my God, I love sours. Oh my gosh. I love going to a brewery and just being like, what is that? And they got weirdo names. And I go, yeah, give me that one that's key lime pie now.
That's like, 11% alcohol.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are always really high, right?
Thank you. I mean, what are we doing this for? Hello?
I know. Amen to that.
Come on.
Now, you got a bunch of gear, right?
I wish I had more.
Now, we'd love to, by the way, we'll talk to you off camera, gear card down the line. That's something that we do.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, we use gear card. But in terms of the gear, is that something that's maybe frustrating? Or is it you enjoy being able to create all the different gear? Because I know it can add up if you're getting You know, lots of gears for lots of different matches.
I want to be Tiffy. I want to be Randy Orton so bad, where I just go here, and I just get a new. I want to be Rey Mysterio, never wear the same gear, and that's the goal one day. The only frustrating thing about gear, is it costs money, and I swear to God, I've never met a gear maker that wants to make money. I'll tell you that. Gear makers are some of the most like fickle people. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm busy. Quit your day job and make gear. We don't have enough reputable gear makers. I'm telling everybody, please go home, learn how to sew. If I had time, I would. Please learn how to sew and make gear for us. We're begging you. There's not enough gear makers to go around. We're waiting on you. I thankfully with my gear maker, I kind of got in on the ground floor. They made cosplays. Like they would go to events and they did cosplays, and then they made like I believe a jacket for Rocky Romero.
Okay.
And then it just kind of like started to go from there. And then I was like, hey, like I'd like gear, and it started out kind of simple, and now like they've learned how to like put a bra in gear and like do all this stuff. Exactly, it's so cool. I love it.
Now, do you gatekeep with that gear maker?
I don't. I post and I put them over, and then they do it too, and then it gets shared. But they have like another job other than making gear. So that's the only problem is they're like, oh yeah, I can make one, but I can't do I'll have to have it in this amount of time. And I'm like, I need to get more famous, please. Because they'll do that too. Gear makers will they'll bump you down in a queue if, the TV guy's like, oh, I need something next week. They're like, you got it. And I go,
I've heard that story from a few people before, or they've told other people about that gear maker, and the next thing they know, they can't get their gear done.
They can't get it anymore. I need to get more famous, y'all. I would never do that. I'd be like, I'll wait patiently. Unless it's WrestleMania, then obviously you need to make my gear.
Our friend Curtis says, what's up, Allie? Allie's always been such a sweetheart. Anytime he met you at GCW or when he met you at Beyond.
Oh my gosh. Hi, Curtis. Thank you.
Now, if you had to pick your favorite gear so far, what would it be? Since we've got the gear talk.
That's so hard. I do love the poison apple that I did for Impact. And then I did the first Hammerstein that we did. I had this purple vinyl with leopard spots on it because it was supposed to look like a Lady Gaga one piece that she wore on tour. And I had like a matching jacket and gloves for it. So I love, love, love that. And I'll probably return to that one day.
We know you're a big Gaga fan. Has Gaga, is there someone actively tagging her?
The thing is like she's not super on social media or Twitter. Like she kind of gets on TikTok and has fun on TikTok and Instagram, but she's not a Twitter person. But I feel like one day I have to meet her. I have to, even if it's like 20 years from now and she's old Lady Gaga. I don't care. It will still be just as special. I love you. I love you, Stefani.
There needs to be a collab.
Yes. I would die.
Make that happen.
She needs to do my entrance for a big pay-per-view one day. Imagine.
Now, that would be, what song would you use?
Literally anyone she wants. She can pick the song. I don't care.
Gaga's choice.
She's in charge. She's freaking Lady Gaga. Like, what do you mean?
I guess tell Lady Gaga, hey, I'd really prefer if we did this. Right? That would take some balls.
No, ma'am. Your choice, queen.
See, Allie's very flexible with making it happen.
Exactly. Bendy babe. Boom. That's
Eric.
Right off the dome.
Bendy babe.
Cute.
Now, of course, it's hard to pick one, but of this one, the variant, and then the Hammerstein.
Ooh.
Do you have them all, I'm assuming?
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Is there one if you had to put one up on the mantle? Just one.
Oh, I do love the Hammerstein gear, but I think the bloody one is bloody, so it's cool.
It does, yeah.
I like it. But I do. I have both of them like up on my wall. I have like the first two, and then I haven't like put the Hammerstein up yet. But I love them. Love my Bendys. So sick. And they do bend, guys. really can bend my broken leg.
About that, I guess. So that has to be kind of, I mean, the bendy. It was a big night.
Yeah.
Maybe don't talk specifically about, the injury itself.
Yeah.
But the wrestling community rallied around you.
Oh, man.
It's one of those cool moments.
Yeah.
Where you got to see someone that means a lot to a lot of people. Everyone kind of banded together, like a lot of communities don't always do. And,
Yeah.
They're helping you out and supporting you during what had to be a not easy time of your life.
Legit. I've never had a major injury. I've never really, like, nothing like that's ever happened to me. And I've never had surgery. And so all of that was very scary. I was, thankfully, Steph was there with me almost the whole night. But then I told her, I said, girl, leave, like, go with Mance, like, it's fine. And so I was alone when it was time to go to surgery. And I was alone when I came out of surgery. And I was really, really terrified. But then it's like, I opened my phone and it's just like, we love you, we support you. Just everyone I could possibly think of and everyone I couldn't have thought of reaching out to me, supporting me, helping me. Like, the GoFundMe was insane. Thank you all that donated. Like, you legitimately helped me heal and get through this injury and get back in the ring. The people who like donated items, people who bought merch, like anybody who said anything nice or encouraging, like, you are why I was able to get back so soon. I feel like very soon. I was training in a ring in May, after breaking my leg in January. So I was very, very lucky. And like I couldn't even be sad. Like, I was never actually sad about getting hurt because I didn't have time to be sad. I was just so supported.
That says a lot, the fact that, within, hours of, this injury happening, you had like a cloud of love and care kind of, bring you back up.
It was so nice.
You to be back in the ring, training like 4 months later.
I needed it. The moment the doctor was like, yeah, you're ahead of schedule and all of your bones are touching. I said, okay, girl, what is that? Because they don't understand wrestling. They don't know exactly what it is. And they're like, yeah, I think you're cleared to do whatever you want. And I said, see ya. Go into the ring.
That's the first time in the ring, was it a little
terrifying?
Okay.
And then I did one roll and I went, riding a bike, bitch.
Oh, really? So you...
Yes. I immediately I took off. I started doing running. I took a shoulder tackle and I was like, yeah, we're in this. And the only thing was, like, my cardio was bad. Like, I was huffing and puffing because I'd been laying in a bed.
Well, yeah, you're on the road every night, multiple times a weekend. That's natural. But to know in your mind that you were just,
yes,
back in the saddle.
Thank goodness.
Now, social media, you do a great job of managing your social media.
Thank you.
Which is actually, I know that's one of the harder parts of my job. I got to imagine that could be one of the harder parts of your job too.
Yes.
Like, how do you do all your posts at once, plan them out? Do you kind of like prep them in advance? I'm curious about that because I know what I'm doing on my end, and it's a lot of work, guys. So can you kind of talk about that aspect of the business, which is completely new in the last 15 years? I
want to be the type of person that, like, gets all my posts ahead of time and then just pops them out. But I don't know. For my Patreon, I do that now. I finally got ahead of my Patreon and I have a bunch of posts ready to go and then they go on certain days, thankfully. But everything else, Twitter and Instagram, it's legit. I'm just on my phone 24/7, like, which is such a bad habit. But it's like, I'm like, you get scared and you don't want to miss anything. You always want to be up to date. You want to know who's hot, what's going on, like what just happened. And so it's just, I'm living on my phone. So I'm tweeting constantly. That's literally all it is. I'm tweeting, I'm posting. Every once in a while, like, I'll sit down for a day and I'll like gather, like photos and be like, okay, this is going to be a reel, or this is going to be this, or this is going to be that. But mostly it's just me going, oh, that would be a good one. And then not getting anything done until I do that post.
Well, you have to, because I've had it where I've forgotten, and then I went back an hour later or 2 hours later.
Yes.
Like, I didn't post this. I thought I had it posted.
And then, or it's like, you're like doing it and then something else happens and now it's like 10 p.m. and you're like, well, fuck, I don't want to post it now.
I know. That's the thing, guys, is that there's smart times to post. There's a lot of thought and work involved in every
It's dumb.
Every post.
I never knew this would be my life.
Yeah, I mean, literally, you're your own business.
Yes.
I mean, and we talked about social media. Like, why don't you tell everyone as we're starting to wind down the live portion where people can find you on social media?
Oh, you can find me everywhere. You can find, I'm on Twitter/X, whatever you want to call it, as Allie Katch. I'm on Instagram as the Allie Katch. I have a Patreon. I believe you just Patreon Allie Katch. I'm on Whatnot, usually once a month, Allie Katch. And I think that's it. And I have a TikTok. I'm trying to do TikTok, but it's so hard.
Tell us, I've just recently tried to open up a TikTok.
Y'all, it's so
It is not picking up steam, guys.
No, it's so, like, you think the Twitter, Instagram algorithm is killing you.
Twitter's, I can't stand Twitter. I'm okay with Instagram.
The TikTok algorithm, like, it'll chew you up. You'll have one good video and you're like, oh, that felt so good. I got this many views. And then you post something and it's like 200 views. And you're like, what? How do I have 200 views? I have 8,000 followers.
Yeah.
I don't get it, but I think it's just, you've got to be consistent. You've got to post a lot, and you just got to find what your like niche is. But I don't know. I don't know what it is. I just want to post cute, funny videos and transitions. So honestly, my TikTok's for me, I guess.
Well, there you go.
It's
pleasing you. Stacy says she can't wait to see you and Effy go at it. Remind everyone where you and Effy is happening.
Ooh, I have Effy versus Allie Katch in a loser leaves GCW match at Joey Janela's Spring Break 10 at the Collective in Las Vegas during Mania Week, Friday, April 17th. Don't miss it. It's going to be emotional.
Not many tickets left, so if you're in Vegas, or hey, even if you're not in Vegas, maybe look for flights now. There's other things going on in Vegas, but now you got your number one reason to go to Vegas. Check out Effy and Allie in Loser Leaves GCW. Now, Allie, once again, can you let everyone know what's coming up on your schedule? You got a big match coming up this weekend, but maybe if there's any other immediate matches that you want to...
Busy bee, girl. Tomorrow, I have a title match at Ridgefield Park for Fight Factory Wrestling. A lot of big names on that. Joey Janela will be there as well, so hopefully I can talk to him about this match coming up. Sunday, I have a match against Laynie Luck for the WWE ID Women's Championship. Obviously, when I win, that means I automatically get a contract. The week after, I'll be in Philly. After that, I've got House of Heat in April. We've got all of Mania Week. I've got tons of things. I'm always posting my dates on my stories and on my Twitter, though, if you've ever got a question. So.
And I want to say this, too. Allie is someone I've worked with hundreds of talents over the last few years. You are one of the most easiest person with communication.
Oh, thank you.
I want to say that. Honestly, anytime someone, I'm 41, so anytime someone that's younger than me is consistent with communication, I appreciate that so much.
Thank you.
From this side of things. So that's a side shout out. So Allie's not only killing in the ring and killing on social media, she's killing it with making sure that all of her business inquiries are properly checked off.
Thank you.
Everyone, thank you for tuning in tonight with Allie. Allie, I definitely want to talk to you off camera about that wrestling gear card. I think that's something that could be really good with a lot of people that collect gear cards. Yes. Guys, as a reminder, right around 2.5 hours to get in your orders for Haku, the one-man gang and story Denali tomorrow. We have 8x10 photos all posted. Let us know in the DMs by 11 p.m. Eastern Time. Once again, hope everyone's safe and they're enjoying their Friday night. And we got to end the way we end all of our virtual signings. Cheers to the working man.